The story of an African farmer's love play.
Yeah, I've seen this episode before. It starts with Waldo not being able to bear the thought of God not listening, so he's crying the whole time.
Waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, there's a heart. A hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's the face of somebody who needs you. You're lost out there and you're all alone. Life is waiting to carry you home.
Night.
God, why don't you hear me? I would sacrifice anything for you. I love you. I love you. God.
But when this has gone on for too long, without any sign of God, Waldo then decides to hate religion. Just then, Bonaparte appears, telling everybody he's a religious noble.
I am the noblest man you will ever meet. I am super religious and God loves me.
I love you, Bonaparte. I want to marry you.
After he takes over the farm and Tanzani's heart, he decides it's his job to teach Em and Lindell, even though he's stupider than both.
I am your teacher, kids. Screw you.
Bonaparte then decides he's going to take all his anger out on poor Waldo by crushing his machine.
Hey Waldo, what you got there?
A machine.
Wow, a sheep shearing machine. You could be world famous with this.
Yeah. Oh my God! How could you do that? Nine months of my labor!
One day, though, Tanzani catches Bonaparte hitting on her knees and kicks him out of the house.
I thought you loved me, Lil, but you were flirting with my niece. Leave.
And with that, ends part 1. In the beginning of part 2, we find out that Lindell goes away to study.
I toasted in education. I'ma leave and never come back. Bye, bitches.
And finally, we meet our beauty, Gregory Rose, who immediately falls in love with Em and decides to marry her.
Em, you're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I am winning. You are the rose to my life. Will you marry me? If you don't, I will kill myself. Well, I don't really have a choice.
But when Lindell comes back, he decides he likes her better. But he sees her getting too close to Waldo, so he gets jealous.
I do not want to marry you anymore. Ooh, I want a piece of that ass. You are the new rose bush to my life. Will you marry me?
I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man. And if I only ever needed one, it'd be to dominate him.
I hate you, Waldo!
Hey,
Hey,
what is that?
I'm reading a book on the etiology and pathophysiology on tuberculosis.
That's cool. Can I see it?
Yeah, sure.
But to Gregory's dismay, Lindell meets her secret lover and runs away with him.
I would marry you, but I need my independence. So I'm gonna marry an idiot. I'm sorry. It's over.
Gregory, however, does not give up and follows Lindell's tracks until he finds her in a hotel hospital place. There, he finds out that Lindell got pregnant. And the baby died. Gregory decides to get closer to
Get me food, get me my dress, get me my dog, and get me my books.
Yes, yes, yes.
But sadly, Lindell ends up dying anyways, and everybody cries. Waldo finds out about her death and realizes he loves her. But then he dies of shock, apparently.
find this when he wakes up.
One of the themes the book talked about was labor in the 19th century. Waldo, representing a 19th century worker, explained to us what a 19th century worker went through. Once born poor, a worker has almost no chance of raising himself through earning money. For example, when Waldo wasn't able to get the same amount of money his co-workers got. It also shows how those who have money have an advantage over the poor population because they destroy any invention or education they try to use. This example is shown when Bonaparte crushes Waldo's machine. The last example is when all of Waldo's potential was drained from him when they give him no time for improvement and try to put him down using distractions such as the brandy his boss gave him. All those examples show the conditions a 19th century worker went through. Another theme is sexism, and it is shown by giving us the image of M always carrying the coffee tray. This symbolizes how a woman should act, always serving a man with no greater purpose. These are only some of the themes the book contains, but they are the most evident. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm zoomed into your face. You look so stupid. Smile for the camera, Christiana. I'm like on your face right now. I'm gonna put that in the bloopers. Okay, it's done.
Can you take a picture of me?
I started. Bring me books. Bring me. I don't remember the rest.
I thought you loved
Sorry,
me.
I can't. Oh, can you? I was like, Christy.
Did it start?
Yeah. Hey, Waldo, what you got there? I got it. Hey, Waldo. Hey, Waldo. Hey, Waldo, what you got there? You're like,
I totally need Medicaid.
Was that good?
that was sorry, they like all hit your ass or something. Like every single one of them just hit your ass. Like I was aiming for your head, and it just.
Oh look, the story of an African farm is about to play. Yeah, I've seen this episode before. It starts with Waldo not being able to bear the thought of God not listening, so he's crying the whole time.
Than you think I am.
Wait, let me just see how you zoom into the TV.
I was doubting you.
I just want to see how it looks. Honestly,
I did made it like halfway.
Wait, sorry. Get me my food, get me my dog, get me my dress, get me. Wait, that was one more thing.
Oh look, the story of an African farm is about to play. Yeah, I've seen this episode before. It starts with Waldo not being able to bear the thought of God not listening. Oh look, the story of an African farm is about to play. Yeah, I've seen this episode before.
I am your teacher, kids. I started.
Okay, I'll restart it.
I am your teacher. Kids.
Oh, where was it?
I am your teacher. I am your teacher, kids. Sorry, I'm like smiling. This time, I promise.
Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a face of somebody.